This is Loco for Local, where you can find out all the great places to support right here in our community. Okay, so this month I am sitting with my girl Michele Crump of Crump Farms, in the farm. And Ryan and Michele were clients of mine. Did you ever do the community yard sale? You guys, I know you came to the movie night.
Yes, we did the yard sales, we did the movie nights.
All of the things.
All of it.
Yeah. All of the things, all of the things. And we had become friends and we had stayed in touch, and they had this dream. They loved their home, but they love all the toys, right? They love to go camping and the motorbikes and all that kind of stuff.
All the outdoorsy stuff.
All the outdoorsy stuff. Yeah. And their house just didn't have space for all the extra stuff. So they had this dream of having like a farm, like land.
Yes.
And it's just crazy how it all worked out, and God totally provided. And we are
totally
literally
did.
Sitting in their dream home.
Yes.
Still in Marietta.
Yep.
Still, and we
I know,
went
which
to
is
Fallbrook.
crazy.
And since then, and it's been 2 years now.
Yeah.
So crazy.
I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Time flies.
Time does fly. It's crazy.
They now have chickens. They have goats. They have, I mean, they've just done so much with this amazing piece of property. But okay, so that's a little bit about them.
Right.
So Michele and her mom always had a spot at an antique place where they had, she just loves the whole farmhouse thing.
Yes.
And so they had vintage and they had antiques, and it was all very farmhouse focused. So she has this entrepreneurial spirit. From there, it turned into this.
Yes.
So Michele, tell me what you've got and how this all started.
So I've always loved candles. I've always been who doesn't love candles? That's one thing that I love in my home. We light candles every night. It's the ambiance that candles create, just that warm, cozy feeling along with the fireplace. So that was one really important thing about the house. It had to have a fireplace because you can't have candles without a fireplace. It's all part of the ambiance.
Yes.
So, and like you said, I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit. And having my son, I'm a stay-at-home mom. And so I can't go have the Monday through Friday 8 to 5 job, you know.
Yes.
So I wanted to do something where I could stay home with him. He's my #1 priority, but just have something on the side.
Yeah.
And the antique business was really fun for a little while, but you know, the going out and getting the product and it ever-changing, you know, market, I wanted something a little more stable, something that I could really put myself into and just be really passionate about, where I can go buy the stuff and I can make it right at home, and I have to love it. And a lot of people don't know that the candles on the market are very toxic.
Oh, they are, yeah.
You know, some of the stuff that they use and stuff is very toxic, and it's releasing in your home, and I'm all about clean stuff. So I came up with I didn't come up with it, but I started using soy because it's non-toxic.
Yep.
So all the scents that I use are non-toxic with the wick and everything. And it took about a year because people don't realize it's a process to make a good candle with sizing the wick and I mean, it really is a candle science. So it was a lot of trial and error, and I finally was confident with, you know, the way my candles performed.
Yeah.
And I made my own labels and everything, and I started selling them in a local shop and decided to start selling them online.
I love that. And you've got, so you have the larger candles, you have the smaller candles, and you have the wax melts.
Yes.
And they're all soy-based, non-toxic, and you've got a lot of different scents here.
I do, and I have more on my website too as well.
Wow.
This is just a showcase of
So I don't know if you guys can see, but she's got, I mean, this is just a sample: fresh apple, clean cotton. This one is sea salt and orchid. That sounds very fancy.
It's lovely.
Sage and lavender. I mean, beechwood. Gosh, look at this one. White eucalyptus. That's
one of my faves.
It's like whether somebody likes that really sweet smell or they like a fresh smell, you've got options.
Yes, I try to have something for everybody.
I love that.
Because everyone has a different, you know.
They do, different palette.
Palette, exactly.
What would you say are your most popular scents that you have?
I would say definitely fresh apple seems to be a hit,
let me smell
because
it.
it's fresh and clean.
Yes.
You know, it's not too citrusy, but it's just
it smells like a juicy apple.
It does. It's one of those all year round.
Yeah.
You know, you can use, and of course clean cotton. Who doesn't like fresh smelling laundry? If you want like that clean smell.
Yes. I kind of want to smell this one, the
No,
sea salt
it's
and
very
orchid.
unique. You should smell it.
Really?
Yeah. At first it sounds weird.
Oh, see this.
But it's,
no, that smells really, really good.
And
it's very fresh.
Yeah.
It's very mild. I had a girlfriend, and when we would get like the wax melts, she would always gravitate to the ones that smell like candy or all those things.
Like food, bakery type stuff.
Yes, which no, I mean, and you know, I get that.
In fall, I get all those out. Yeah.
I like the ones that are very mild and fresh, and I love anything citrus and invigorating.
Yes.
I like this one a lot.
You would like the citron and mandarin, probably.
Yes.
And I have a lavender woods as well that's lovely.
Oh.
If people like lavender.
I love that.
Yeah.
So, ooh, and I'm knocking everything over.
Yeah.
These, I mean, this is, and I love how you have the wax melts too, because sometimes people want to have the candle, sometimes they want to have the wax melts, and you have the options. So.
Well, yeah, and sometimes, you know, people don't always burn candles all year round like I do.
Right.
You know, but the wax is something you can do all the time just to make your house smell good. So I always throw the wax melts in along with the candles, but all day long I can have my house smelling good with the wax melts too. So.
Okay, so if they want to, I mean, you definitely need to try her product. I mean, these, and look how cute, guys. Look how cute the label. It's Crump Farms.
Of course. And I had to put a chicken on there because the story behind the chicken, real quick, is that. Well, we have chickens, of course, but my favorite chicken is the Barred Rock chicken, and it's the one, it's like the black and white, you know, striped, and it's beautiful. I call it the speckled hen, and so I put, you can see it kind of has speckles, and so I had to throw my chicken in there.
I mean, these are
It kind of creates more of a farmhouse look as well.
I would totally have this on my counter, and you know, because part of it is not just the scent, but also like the look with your decor, and I feel like
that's what I was going for.
Yes, and even with the, and I love the black lid, but even with the lid off, it's very understated, which I appreciate. So then it's not going to take over in regards to the, I know that sounds silly.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
No, I know, it's not too.
It needs to match.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like it does that. Okay, so if people want to buy some, how do they find you?
You can go to crumpfarms.etsy.com.
Okay.
So you can purchase online. If you're local to Murrieta, you can come and pick up locally. You can contact me on my email. You know, I can do special orders as well if you have events that you want to do, but I also offer local pickup.
That's awesome. Yay. And they are very local. I mean, they're right here in Murrieta. So.
Oh, also, I'm in a shop in Murrieta as well that I have my product too, called Reborn Treasures.
Reborn Treasures, and that's right in Old Town Murrieta.
And that's right in Old Town Murrieta, so some of my product is for sale there as well.
That's awesome. Yay. Okay, so if you happen to be in Old Town Murrieta, go into Reborn Treasures and try Michelle's candles or wax melts. Otherwise, get in touch with her, get on her Etsy, and seriously, guys, I know you can't smell it, but trust me, they smell amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. It's, oh, I love getting to see you.
You too.
I really, really do.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Who will we have next month? I don't know. You'll have to tune in and find out. Bye, guys.